Oh, I wish I could burn these clothes to ashes, or that God wouldn't be mad if I did the same to myself. Oh God. God, life sucks. Dang it. It's like letting your brows grow out when you overpluck them, but then they turn into a unibrow. It only looks nasty now. I can't believe he's done this. It's only been 2 months since we broke up. Wait, it's been less than that. He was such a good guy, better than Brad is to Angelina, so loving towards me that he would give me his jacket without me even saying I was cold. Oh God, that's painful to remember. I would hold his hand on late afternoon strolls, and the more I held on, the more I felt myself falling in love. Yet, within a couple of days, oh screw men, they're pigs. Before I had even stopped sobbing every night, even divorced people have more respect for each other than he did for me. There he is, opening the door for some other girl who's about as much like me as I am like Gigi Hadid. Less than a month after our breakup, before I stopped crying myself to sleep, he found another girl. Oh, so quick to switch up on me. It makes me question his loyalty, and no good can come out of it for her either. But I must bite my tongue. Telling him wouldn't change anything. While filming the modernized version of the soliloquy, I decided to make a couple key changes. So starting off with the wardrobe, I was wearing sweatpants, I had messy hair, had just some like sandals on, and this was just to make myself look very disheveled, to kind of emphasize like the hard time that the speaker is having in the soliloquy. Just going through the breakup, and this is further emphasized by me being like, oh God, life sucks, and dang it, just really not having a good time through this breakup, and that's just like seen in my appearance. And then this kind of like correlated with Hamlet, who eventually puts on like the appearance of being mad, so it's kind of like alluding to like potentially I could go mad from my like stress and like the hard time I'm having with the breakup. I'm also standing in the shade because no one seems to understand what the speaker is going through in the soliloquy. The rest of the world continues on with daily life, but she feels trapped in this like stage of being broken up with. Also, I'm standing to the side of the camera shot to kind of show like a feeling of exclusion, and that's kind of her seeing her ex in this new relationship with this woman, and she feels like an outsider kind of looking in on that and wishing that she had that and remembering the times that she did have with him. There's also a zoomed in shot of me crying to kind of show like the agony that the speaker is feeling, and I had this like opposite idea of the No Tears Left to Cry song from Ariana Grande, because here in this case she cares too much about someone who will never reciprocate the feelings, and she definitely still has tears to cry because her mind is only focused on that one boy. Similarly, Hamlet is fixated on the fact that everyone else has moved on, and he projects this anger onto his mother and just kind of always questions why she's doing what she's doing and distrust of her. I also look at some photographs of potentially me and my ex-boyfriend to like show the speaker's attempt to keep the past alive, and in the same way Hamlet questionably sees his father's ghost, either because the ghost truly does appear or he's just like imagining it, and that's his attempt to keep his father's memory alive. Finally, this video is kind of like a voiceover because the speaker does choose to bite her tongue in the end, essentially being like she feels like she has no agency or voice towards fixing her situation.